type of button we'll sew on today is a shank button. This is a shank button because it has a little metal or plastic loop on the back. When you see the metal or plastic loop, that means it's a shank button. So to sew on the shank button, we're going to use a double strand of matching thread, just like we did with the sew through button. Your double strand of matching thread should have a knot at the end, tying the two threads together. So to sew this sample, you'll start sewing from the wrong side of the fabric, come up to the wrong side of the fabric, so your knot is on the wrong side, and your thread comes out the right side. Take your shank button through the shank, and then down back next to the same hole you went into the first time. This will pull your shank button tightly against your fabric. Come back up through the right side, next to where you went in last time, and then through the loop again, through the shank, back down through your fabric. You'll do the same loop and stitching through your fabric about 4 or 5 times until your button is secure. One more time. Up through the fabric, through the shank, back down through your fabric again. After you do this 3 or 4 times, you'll take your thread, grab a little bit of the wrong side right where your first knot was, catch a couple threads of your fabric where you're not, just like this. And as you pull through, you'll notice that there's a loop forming with your threads. You'll take your needle, loop it through that loop, and pull tightly, and it forms a knot. You'll do this knot 2 or 3 times until your stitching is secure. Through the loop, pull tightly. Once you've pulled tightly, secured it, you may clip off your loose threads, and you have attached your shank button.